My first memory of Mom is of her voice. She'd sing lullabies to me every night, and it was the most beautiful sound in the world. The minute she stopped, I'd start screaming for more. By the time I was 1, I could hum every lullaby perfectly. Dad would play the grand piano, and I'd jump onto his lap and press the keys, delighted by the sounds I made. On Dad's 30th birthday, there was a grand celebration at our mansion. In the middle of it, I climbed onto the table and started singing the birthday song. Suddenly, a hush fell over the room.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daddy. Happy birthday to you.
When I was finished, I looked around in surprise to see grown men crying.
Oh my God, she has the voice of an angel.
I always had a feeling Sara was gifted. I'm so proud of you, darling.
My parents hired the best musicians and vocal coaches for me, and there was no stopping me after that. At every party, I'd put on a show for our guests, and I'd make them pay me too. My life was perfect until one day when everything changed. When I was in the 3rd grade, Dad had just returned from a business trip, and I stopped short when I saw a scrawny little girl get out of the car too. She was trying to hide behind Dad, but he gently pushed her forward.
Sara, this is Isabel. She's your sister, and she's going to live with us now. Will you take care of her?
I looked into her scared, dark eyes and immediately took her hand.
Always.
But the day Isabel walked in, a dark shadow was cast over our happy home. That evening, we overheard a huge fight between my parents.
You've broken my heart, and now you've brought a reminder of that to live with us. She can't stay here. I won't raise a child that isn't mine.
She has nowhere to go. Her mother's gone. I know you hate me right now, but please, don't take it out on her. She's just a kid.
I didn't want Isabel to hear this, so I said,
Come on, I'll play something for you. What's your favorite song?
I didn't fully understand what was happening, but one thing was clear. Mom hated Isabel. She pretended like Isabel didn't even exist. But Dad and I adored her, and we more than made up for Mom's ice-cold attitude. But in the 8th grade, we got some news one day that turned our worlds around. Dad had been in a terrible car accident, and he was gone. We were all devastated, but Mom just shut herself up in her room for weeks. One night, I was reading a story to Isabel when Mom suddenly barged in.
What are you doing in my daughter's room? You're just a poor maid.
Mom, are you okay? She's not a maid. This is Isabel, remember?
How could I forget her? Everything bad that's happened to us is her fault.
I stared in horror at Mom as Isabel started to cry.
Pack your things first thing in the morning, Isabel. You are going to be sleeping with the maids now.
What? No, she's not going anywhere.
Either she goes to the maids or the orphanage. This is her last night here.
As Mom was leaving, she suddenly pounced at Isabel, grabbed her stuffed bunny, and threw it in the fire.
No, my mom made that.
Isabel cried for hours, and I hugged her to sleep. What had happened to my mom? The very next day, Isabel was shifted to the maids' quarters and made their helper after school. I was scared she'd be sent away, so I didn't fight with Mom, but I'd sneak food to her and help her with her homework at night. And at school, we could always hang out together. But one day, I was really surprised to see Mom marching into the principal's office. Mom, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm here to withdraw Isabel from school, of course.
You can't do that. She has to go to school.
Why? She's never going to be anything but a maid like her stupid mother. You don't need an education to sweep floors.
As she turned around, I grabbed Mom's wrist. If you make her drop out of school, I will too. And I'll tell everyone why. Are you sure you want everyone to know how you really treat Isabel, Mom? Dad would be so disappointed in you. Mom looked shocked, then angrily pulled her arm away and left. I'd won this little battle, but God knows what she'd do next. Things weren't great at home, but at least I had Eric. He was my boyfriend for 2 years and was just crazy about my voice. One evening when I was on a date with him, I suddenly started getting calls from Isabel.
Come home right now.